What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is another Kyokushin karate training. If it is your first time, my name is Leonard and I vlog my combat sport journey here on YouTube, and as of the moment I am learning the art of Kyokushin karate. Our aim here is to get to the professional stage, and once we get there we are going to adjust our way of training, and well, it's not much of a way of training, it's much more of a way of doing the videos. And if you love combat sport, I would like you to be part of this journey as well by subscribing and liking the video, and introduce yourself in the comments down below, and let me know as well what is your favorite fighting style. And I have a quick question as well while we are at it. Well, since you love combat sport, what is the reason you took interest into combat sport? What is it that honest reason why did you get into combat sport, or maybe martial art, that you decided to love it or take interest in it? Or if you go to a gym, what is it that thing that makes you want to start going to the gym and train in the art of combat? Well, me personally, actually, I've been introduced to combat sport already, like, let's just say when I was a kid, but I did not took interest in it. But 4 years ago, one day 4 years ago, I was watching a fight channel on the TV, and I suddenly took interest in it, and it amazed me watching people in a ring and sometimes in a cage fighting their hearts out, and they are making money from it, and it's just so awesome. And well, fast forward into the future, here we are documenting our combat sport journey here, and I would like to, the target is to get to the professional stage, but we want to actually get to the elite level of the game. Like, there's a professional level, and then there's like an elite level of in the professional game, and that's what we want to reach. And also, I am glad that we are about to step even further by trying the tournament that's going to be held in June 7. Well, today is Tuesday, and it's June 4. We are planning on riding a bus tomorrow at, let's just say, 4 p.m. That'll be June 5, and then I'm expecting to get there. Well, it's only going to be a 4-hour trip. Then I'll rest at June 6. No, you know what? I won't even have a rest, because the circumstance that I am in, and I did mention it in the videos before, is that we are not registered Kyokushin karate player, and the tournament that we are gonna try is the Japan selection tournament. So basically what's going to happen is, we've got a very small chance that we get to play, and that chance is if we manage to convince an organizer to let us play in there. So that's going to be the challenge. If we are able to convince them, there's a wasp, but that's just a normal thing here on there. Is that a wasp or a bee? I don't know. But it's a black sort of bee. That's normal. Well, yeah. Where are we at the video? Right, the tournament. So I'd say we only got 5% that we would be able to get there. I'm gonna use my sales skills that I used to have before to convince one of the organizers to let us play. And well, my sensei said that this kind of tournament they already, the champion is already predetermined. It's just they're just letting other people get into the tournament so that it would get more, earn more money and have more exposure to the people as well. And well, yeah, it's going to be a small, like I said, it's going to be a small probability that we get to play. But another goal is so that we could get there live and we would have an actual, because I haven't been into a staged fight where I see it not on a on a screen of a TV or on my phone or on the laptop. So yeah, let me tell you something. If you haven't been in a lot of sparring, and this might give you a false sense of reality as well. If you're watching professional fighters fight in this stage and you watch it on a screen, you might think that you can do the things that they do, but and also you won't be able to calculate how much speed are they really producing and power of the punch, because there's like a huge POV. It's in a third person type of perspective, but once you get into a fight, it's going to be a different type of thing. That's why a lot of real fighters gets amazed to some fighters that are really really good at the game, and we sometimes underestimate the professional fighters, and that we tend to think that we can do the things that they do easily. So that's the experience that I have learned before when I started doing lots of sparring, and it amazes me seeing those fighters, professional ones, do their kicks, and even if they not so professional fighters, they have already good forms, and I could tell that they have practiced a lot. For example, their kicks, or maybe their takedown techniques. And the only way that you could get a grasp of how good are they is if you have watched it personally in a stage fight. So we are going to go there and watch the fight, and there's only every tournament happens once every 3 months, and that's what my sensei always say. But we're gonna figure it out. How can we get exposed to a lot of fight in a span of 3 months as well, moving forward in the future? But for now, the goal is to get there. We either play or we watch the fight. Anyway, I am been talking here for 10 minutes now, and I haven't really stretched. And the reason for that is I got a fucking diarrhea, and it's crazy that 3 days before the tournament I am feeling this way. It's crazy, and I did a little bit of research on that, because most of the time all the information on how am I going to heal myself. I look it up on the internet now. So it says that it takes 2 to 3 days, and I don't have 2 to 3 days to heal. So I did spam taking a lot of anti-diarrhea medicine, which is a loperamide. I just took 3 the first time I did it, and my stomach got crazy. Well, let's hope that today we get to recover faster. I'll just do whatever it takes to just recover faster from this. And yeah, I'm gonna have to start stretching now. I might not be able to film it because I'm going to do it in a different area. I'm not gonna go to my usual training area, and I'm also gonna practice some kicks so that we would be able to loosen up a little bit. And I'm gonna do a little bit of strength exercise. Once we feel better, we are going to do conditioning later. But that is something that we are not, as of the moment, we can't film. But what we can film is, we could try to film our training session. Well, not the training session. It's more of me doing the bags, and that will serve as a closer as a documentary. More of a closing of the document, so that we could upload this video right away as well. And there's really nothing else that I want to say. I'll just review the previous training later, and I would have to peace out for now. Let's start the Kyokushin Karate training day. Quick update, guys. The training session is already over, and I only did the session very, very light, and I do apologize for the quality of the video here. I forgot to lock the brightness here. That's why every time I move, it changes the brightness of this camera. And what happened here as well is I'm only doing or hitting the bag very light and very slow. I'm not giving my usual speed. I'm just trying to apply my technique so that I could get used to throwing it all the time as well. Anyway, guys, actually the reason for that is that it rained outside while we were training, and suddenly I felt like I had a fever. And yeah, I'm currently recovering from it. I'm trying to heal as fast as possible, and that's why I also feel really, really sluggish and clumsy here, and I feel super weak here. But anyways, I just need a really, really good rest and some medicine, and next day we are all gonna be good to go. Anyway, guys, if you have reached on this part of the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
bilis talaga. Ay,